All right, let's disregard that. Here I am to talk about state of wrestling as it is known today. The two big stories that we have right now is basically the Wyatt family and Daniel Bryan, and if Daniel Bryan's going to join the Wyatt family. The other big story is this TLC match. Oh, by the way, and the TLC match would consist of a 14-time champion, John Cena, 11-time champion, Randy Orton, if you will. How's that going to end? Well, Triple H is promised a winner, and a lot of the buzz, what I've been hearing is that Triple H is somehow going to end up with the title, and maybe, I don't know, set up a feud with him and John Cena. My God, I hope not. Here's what I want to see happen, and please let me know what you think about this scenario. And my scenario is that they are teasing that Daniel Bryan is going to join the Wyatt family, and if he would do that, he would obviously turn heel, or the Wyatt family would turn face. That's not going to happen, but it's very intriguing, and it kind of throws you a curveball in the fact that you're thinking that he will. He's not going to, okay? There's no way in hell, no pun intended to Team Hell No, that he's going to join the Wyatt family. But here's a scenario that I like to see. They say there's going to be a winner, and to me, there cannot be this is a TLC, this is a WrestleMania caliber type match. There's no way that they can have a clear-cut winner. So here's what I think that they should do. I'm gonna put my creative hat on, and WWE creative is more than welcome to call me, and I will be on the first plane up in Connecticut. I think that you have both. You're going to have both belts held high. You need a winner. Well, how cool would it be if Daniel Bryan somehow grabs that belt, walks away with that belt, and it sets up a three-way between, and this is a Royal Rumble, you set up a three-way between Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Randy Orton. And, of course you're going to have Triple H and Stephanie come out and raise all hell on Raw. Vince McMahon's music hits, he comes down and he says, you guys are fired, there's a new GM, and how about the new GM being not this guy, but Hulk Hogan, brother, Double H, not Triple H, coming in at good and setting the match and really getting Daniel Bryan over. Kind of like how he did Aries, not magnitude or volume, but the likeness of way. He could get Aries, a smaller guy, and Daniel Bryan. You put Daniel Bryan and Hulk Hogan together, you're going to get Daniel Bryan over, and that opens up the doors for so many things. That actually opens up the door. If Daniel Bryan's the guy, Daniel Bryan's the guy that actually opens up for a John Cena, a CHT, which we like to call or refer to as a John Cena heel turn. Like I said, those are two big storylines in WWE. And, John Cena is 36 years old, I believe, and he's got a lot of injuries, and they got to look younger. I know Daniel Bryan's 34, 35, he's not a whole lot younger, but I don't think he has the miles, the injuries, and the wear and tear that John Cena has. You need a face that they're going to cheer for, not just buy their merchandise. And, I know it's about making money, but sometimes, you can only make so much money before, that it's not what you want to do. It's not wrestling, and your true wrestling fans don't want to watch it anymore. You never want to lose your true wrestling fans. Who is the next big guy? Who is the next big star? Well, as long as John Cena is a face, a good guy, and on top, always the focus will be on John Cena and nobody else. And a lot of that is because, WWE, Vince McMahon, WWE is in love with these bigger guys. That's why basically they took Daniel Bryan out of the picture, and they got a 6'4", 240-pound, 40-pound guy and a 6 foot, 240-pound guy going at it, And they subsequently put Big Show and Randy Orton in WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania, but the main event in the last pay-per-view, which I unfortunately got. And, when everybody in the crowd's yelling yes, WWE, I just can't believe or want to believe that they can't hear it. You know, they're oblivious to it. I mean, there's just no way that they can see that there's a possibility in this guy, even though he is 5'8", 185 pounds. But, you know, the thing is, you're going to have to go to that, because if you look into the indies, the indie guys are smaller. The Sami Zayns are smaller. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, you know, are smaller, normal-looking guys. You know, I think they got to turn the page and say, you know, yeah, John Cena looks like a wrestler when he walks down. You know, he walks in the room, he walks down the aisle, you meet him in person. Yeah, he's a big, massive guy that your eyes just gravitate towards. But, you know, wrestling has evolved so much, it's just more an art form. You know, you can't just be Hulk Hogan, a big guy going out there and doing a couple things and expect for, you know, 5-6 years to be on top. It's just not going to happen anymore. So, you know, wrestling's got to evolve. And the thing is, I look at Nexus. I love what the Nexus is doing. I love what the minor leagues of the WWE professional wrestling is doing. You know, they're getting guys like Sami Zayn in. They're getting guys like Sami Calhoun, who is Somo Crow, which is a computer hacker. I love that gimmick. You know, guys like Aaron Neville that can do all this stuff off the top rope. Alex English, who has charisma. It's not a very big guy, but he's got charisma. Bo Dallas has got a great gimmick thing going on now. You know, I think it brought him in too early. I mean, if you look at what the next stars are doing, like Fandango and the Wyatt family, and you know, Daniel Bryan was the next. I know it was 2 years ago, but they are really these guys are really their future. And I'm not getting paid for this, but go to Hulu. And check out Nexus. And another thing is, oh, by the way, they brought in Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, you know, and I think that, you know, by them doing that, it's going to open the door for the guys to bring in, which two guys I think that will be the future of wrestling in WWE. They're young, they're not very big guys, but they have that look, and they can go and they can talk. One is Adam Cole, who is the ROH champion. And the other one is a guy, he's in the Indies, he was in Dragon Gate, he's been in Prime Wrestling, he's been around everywhere. His name's Johnny Gargano, and he's the, he calls himself the whole, God help me here, Cast Pajamas, or whole shebang, Johnny Gargano. But of course, you know, WWE gets him, they're going to turn it around and name something else. Another guy's Matt Cross. They had him there. And when they had the Tough Enough. And if you go on YouTube and you watch these guys, you go to PWG, you go to Dragon Gate, you go to the Japanese wrestling. That's Mexico and Japan's where you go down there, you got to wrestle, you got to go. And like I said, it's evolving. You know, you got to be able to. Go. You got to be able to go off the top ropes and do things. You got to be able to talk. You have charisma. You can't just be a catchphrase anymore. So, with that being said, please give me any comments or questions. Please post any comments, questions that you have. I'm dying for your response.